On February 5th, 2024, Ocala police responded to a domestic disturbance. A man locked himself in a bathroom, fearing his girlfriend. Watch as officers navigate this tense situation and ensure his safety.
What's going on? You heard anything? Have you heard fighting and stuff, like arguing or whatever?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? Everything all right?
Yeah, can you come in, please?
What's going on?
I came home. He came home from work
Hey,
earlier, and he's the one that called, I'll be honest. He tried to throw me out. Is there someone coming in? He's the one that called. He tried to throw me out. My name is on the lease, too. I will admit I got upset. I started throwing stuff around. He's trying to claim that I had a knife pointed at him. There is a knife. It's laying somewhere. I'm not really sure where. It was never pointed at him. I was very upset, and I have a history of bipolar disorder, and I turned it on myself because I got upset. I was never going to harm anyone, not even me.
You not hurt at all?
She's hit me multiple times.
I didn't hit him. My jaw was the one that was...
Right here, she trashed my TV, she trashed
Look at
my
my teeth. My teeth are...
I don't know if the woman told you on the phone, but there's a knife on the floor that she had in her hands.
I just told him that.
I called to have her removed because she's hitting me.
We are both on the lease.
Step out here with me, just to get you guys.
I appreciate that.
Both parties gave their statements. The girlfriend, Maya, admitted to threats, while Zachary, the victim, highlighted her violent behavior and his fear for their safety.
Did you see what happened with the knife?
I don't know. I ran to the bathroom. I'll be honest with you, sir. I locked myself in the bathroom and I was crying. So we're splitting up, and we had spoken last night. I had messages of her saying that she will remove her name from the lease. We'll break up peacefully. I got home from work today, and she's like, I'm ready to talk. And I told her, I said, okay, like, I think that we need to just break up and, call it that. All the bills are in my name. She has nothing in her name. She can't even afford to live here. So I was like, obviously, if anyone has to leave, it's all this furniture is mine. I have a 3-year-old daughter that lives here. She's not here right now, thank God. She's with her mother. But I got home, and when I had told her it's time, I think it's time to break up, she trashed the house. There's a very large silver knife somewhere that she was stabbing the box with. You can see the holes right there. And you can see,
Oh yeah, stabbed into the plastic of this thing.
Yep.
The girlfriend denied the allegations, stating his actions caused her stress and claimed she financially supported him during their relationship.
He's trying to leave me after he drained my savings less than a week ago, saying that I need to be kicked out and leave me with nothing.
All right, well, I got the version of events from him. Do you want to tell me from your perspective now what happened?
Basically, it all started last night. We got into an argument. It was about it tends to come up often, the fact that he has a baby mama and he has a child, and it gets kind of rough for me. I'm only 20, he's only 21. They had that baby when they were like 16, so it's a tough situation for a couple of young adults to go through. I'll admit, I started trash talking him, their whole family, his kid and everything, and he got understandably upset. And he came at me, and I was like, the best way to avoid all this is if I just leave for the night. So I left. I spent the night elsewhere. And he was working today, so I came back while he was at work, and I made him aware I was going to be here when he came home. And I was just hanging down at the lounge by the lake, and I had a couple drinks or whatever. And while he was at work, he was like, we can just talk about everything once I'm home. So we ate kind of in silence, real awkward. And after we finished eating, I looked at him and I was like, so, can we talk now? Like, what's the deal? And basically, he told me he wanted me out. And I was like, that's not fair. My name's on the lease. And he had a situation with his last landlord where there was a whole bunch of stuff going down and legal stuff and whatever, and we had to get out. And I drained my entire savings to get us into this place. He didn't have it, so I gave it for him, for us. Since I have no credit, I have no income, I've been relying on him.
The officer reiterated her statements for clarity. The girlfriend insisted she never intended to hurt him and claimed to be the victim in the situation.
So, if you don't mind, I'll just fill in what you told me.
Yeah.
So, she's saying they were arguing. She did have the knife at her side.
The knife is literally stabbed into a high chair.
Well, she said she did brand at him, like, if you didn't have your daughter, I would hurt you.
Exactly what
Something
it
to that effect.
Yeah, but I told him specifically I wouldn't hurt him.
And then
I made that clear.
She at some point did hold the knife to her own arm and said, if you come towards me, I'm going to hurt myself, something to that effect. And then she started stabbing the items that belong to the child's mother. And
Yeah.
still here.
Because they're still here, and this is supposed to be our place, but then there's so much of the past that still sits there. So, of course, after everything that happened last night, it still carried over into today, and I was upset, and I was like, you know what?
What kind of stuff is it?
It's like her Christmas decorations. Who cares about that? Come get your go. I'll pay the back. I don't care. It literally, I never intended to hurt anybody, but I do have a history of like bipolar disorder.
Did you hit him though? Because he's claiming that you were hitting him.
I
I'm
did.
assuming that you were upset. You were hitting him. He said you weren't punching him or anything like that. It was more like kind of like going at
that's
him
what
like
I
that.
told her. It
you
was
know,
kind of like a
just kinda
beating on his chest.
hammer
Like, why
fisting
would
him
you
kind of
do
thing.
that to me? It was never intended to like hurt him in the slightest. It's just like, how could you do this to me after everything that I've gone through and done for you? And he's like, I've done way more for you than you ever have for me. And of course that makes me feel less than, because yeah, I have no income. I have no credit. He kind of tries to like put me down, and I was like, how could you do this? And you know, I'm just like beating on his chest, and then he kind of like elbowed me, and it was probably in defense, but he got me good and busted my lip on the inside.
She tried to show me too. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I stuffed a paper towel in there and like just kept it in there till the bleeding stopped. I mean, if you look real closely, you can see like dried between my teeth.
Sympathizing with her struggles, the police reminded her that their argument disturbed the peace and they had to intervene.
Just, if he says I'm going to kick you out, just ignore it, because he can't. Well, first of all, it's an apartment complex, so the actual people who own the complex will have to go through the whole legal eviction process.
Yeah, it's just, he told me he literally called the leasing office and they were like, yeah, you can kick her out if you want, just call the police and they'll take her. And I was like, what? What did I do to deserve
Just for
that?
the future, that's not accurate. If you guys are listed on there as roommates, you can't just kick your roommate out, and we don't have the authority to just pull people out.
It's just so...
While his colleague talked to Maya, the officer updated headquarters on the case and outlined their next steps to resolve the issue.
I tried to call Jared, but he's 10-6, I guess. He couldn't answer the phone, but I just wanted to ask about the 33 that I responded to out here. It's boyfriend, girlfriend. They've been dating for 7 months. They just recently moved into this apartment together. Came back today, hoping that they would talk about it when she got back home. You know, what he told her was, only real way to resolve the issue, I guess, is to just end it, have you move out, because apparently she said some things about his daughter he didn't like, and he doesn't want to have a relationship with her anymore. She did grab a knife. She never threatened him with the knife at all. She threatened herself with the knife, though. She's got bipolar disorder, and she's got a history of making comments, according to the boyfriend. He doesn't want to pursue any criminal charges, but I'm thinking definitely 329 if you don't 1015. But it is kind of a domestic thing. All right, that's just wanted to run it by you, see if you were, if that was the page we wanted to go with. All right, cool. Thank you.
The officers discussed HQ's advice and made a plan to handle the situation, including arresting the girlfriend.
Do you want to just say 1012 with him for it? Let me run out, go grab all my stuff.
Yeah, can I just talk to right there?
Yeah. He said it's 15 because it's domestic.
No, the boyfriend.
Last night they had fallen out, just like she said. Exactly like she said. He said that she made some comments about his daughter that he didn't appreciate, and that was when the relationship for him ended.
Does he have video?
No, he said he's got some text messages that he didn't show me though.
She thought he had video. Did he say the same thing that she had?
Yeah, just like she said. If it wasn't for you to go, I'd be stabbing you.
And I assume he was in here.
He was more concerned for her hurting herself, and then him like hitting her and stuff like that. Obviously, he doesn't want to get in trouble for something that he didn't do. It's a total guy thing. He feels like the guy usually does.
While the police continued their investigation, the suspect expressed embarrassment. When officers arrested her, she reacted emotionally.
He said he did. He put his arms up to keep from getting hit. So she was hitting his arms a lot too. And then he did kind of have to like push her back so that he could lock himself in the bathroom, just like the dispatcher told him to do.
Okay.
So that I'm assuming during something in there she got one, but I don't think he was even intending to hit her.
Okay. Got it.
I told you it was cold. Is there a jacket we can grab for you or something? That's what I meant when I said if you want to grab a shirt or something. I meant like a jacket or...
Yeah, no, that's okay. I'm fine. You guys run into this a lot?
all the time. Unfortunately.
Oh my God.
Okay, Miss Maya, can you stand up for me, please?
Yeah.
Need help?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Oh, really? He asked for me to be arrested?
No,
he
man, actually, he
actually
doesn't want to
want
file
you
any
to.
charges against you.
So what's this?
Because it's considered a domestic issue. You guys live together. You guys have been in a relationship for more than
But
6
he
months.
hit me too.
She expressed disappointment while being transported to the station. Despite the officer's assurances, she couldn't believe her situation.
You want these on your eyes?
I prefer it, yes, thank you. Now that I'm back here, could you take them off? Or put them in the front? Please, this is so uncomfortable, please. Oh my God. Zach, how could you?
What, are you okay?
No.
You're okay, Maya.
No, I'm not. I can't do this, please. I can't do this. I can find somewhere to go for the night.
Maya, we tried to call a supervisor to avoid this.
Uh.
You have to do it, okay?
What do you mean? We can't wait on the supervisor?
No, like they told us that we were just gonna try and do a Baker Act, and they said no.
I don't want to do a Baker Act, please. Why do I need a Baker Act? I can't just leave on my own? Why is that not an option? I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but would you...
I don't have a choice when it's domestic.
But it's not domestic. I didn't do
We
anything.
live together and you're dating.
But there was no violence.
Maya questioned her arrest and expressed fear of being detained, repeatedly blaming Zachary for her situation.
I swear it wasn't. I never wanted to hurt him. I love him.
You can't be grabbing knives and saying stuff like that.
Saying stuff like what? Please, I can't spend the night in jail, please.
Maya, I don't know how to tell you that I don't have another option.
But I can't do this. I've never done this before, please. I'm not meant for this, please. This is not who I am. This is who he made me. Why is he not the one here? Is it because he called?
No, it's because you both made statements that you were hitting him and raising a knife at him.
Maya was taken into custody by the Ocala Police Department, where she faced 2 charges. The charges were eventually dropped after the couple reached a mutual agreement. Did Maya's reasons in any way justify her actions? Let's hear your opinion in the comments section below.